Welcome to a special BitSocket video, and one that we have to give you a wee warning for. It's a wee bit longer than most of them.
Oh, is this not the sex one? Alright, sorry, wrong warning. This video is quite a wee bit longer than usual, but it's video 100 and it's also celebrating an amazing event that happened recently in our lives. The birth of our first son, Nathaniel.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, I won a competition at Sony.
You?
I did actually, yeah.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got to go to E3.
When was that?
It was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, didn't notice you were away.
Anyway, so this video is all the stuff that I filmed at E3. Also, our thoughts over the things that were shown at E3 as well. So we hope you enjoy it, and if you stick about till the end, there might be a wee competition in it for you.
No, there will be a wee competition in it for you.
No, there will be a competition. There will be a competition. Now, because it's a long video, there's also a chapter select screen. So just press that little button up at the top of the screen anytime you want, and you can go and.
This little one.
It's like that, up that way.
Up that way.
Yeah. Know what I mean? Press that anytime you want, and you can go to any scene you want in the video. So it doesn't actually feel as long as it obviously does.
Are there any shower scenes?
Nah,
Don't watch it then.
no point. Enjoy. Right, now, despite the fact that I was in LA by myself, I thought I'd get Scott to help me commentate over this footage just to rub his face in the fact that I was there and he wasn't.
Just throwing a dog a bone, I guess that's it.
The thing is, LA, it's a bit of a dive. It really is. It's a bit of a dive.
That taxi looked like it was quite pricey, but there you go. Eh? So Brave, did you get to see that when you were over in America? Is it out yet?
No, afraid not. Alex Salmond is on his way to see it just now.
Fuck him.
But I know, LA it was a bizarre place full of giant portions like this French toast here.
What's the wee pot?
It's syrup.
Alright, it looked kind of black, it looked a bit like tar.
This place here, the Saddle Ranch, is the most stereotypical American place, including a rodeo machine which flung every guy off it.
So is that out on the Wii U Q4 this year?
My lovely swimming pool that I never got to use, and my lovely view from the hotel that I never got to see because I was too busy going to E3.
Oh man, where's my wee violin? I need to find it and play the world's saddest song for you.
But no, arriving at E3, I was actually, you see the picture.
Never stop playing. Never stop playing.
With yourself.
The house is on fire. Get the children. Nah, sorry, I'm in level 4 of resistance. I can't stop playing.
No, E3 was it was bigger than you when you see pictures of it, you never realise how huge it is. But when you're there, it's just massive. It takes up a whole quarter of the city centre, you know. But no, every game had giant posters, and especially Tekken. Tekken had cars and posters and buses and everything.
That's weird because Tekken's not very good.
Oh, controversial.
Only kidding.
But when you get in, it was a bit like a theme park or something, like a giant city. It was massive. Remember how big Eurogamer was?
Yeah, I think the question in everyone's lives, right? What was the smell like?
Right, you know what?
What was the smell like? What was the nose of E3?
When you were in a queue, it was pretty rank.
Is it I imagine it's a mix of Red Bull, Monster, shit, and BO. Is that about square?
It's worth it to see Sonic and his dead pal there.
You know, even though he's got 5 fingers, it looks like he's got way more. It's because the way they're all bunched up.
See if you can get a guy to dress up as Sonic. Get him to do stuff. Don't just get him to stand about.
Maybe he's not being paid or something.
Every big stand was a big willy wave by each of the companies saying, "Oh, our stand's bigger than yours."
I think you're about to say each stand there was a big willy. Go and touch the willy, the Ubisoft willy. Oh, there's Django Fett.
Alright, this guy, I don't think he was paid to come and dress up as a Power Ranger. I think this was just a guy who came as a Power Ranger.
I like his helmet.
He's a training Power Ranger.
Training.
The queues were just enormous. I couldn't get into some of them. Wait till you see the queue to Metal Gear Rising. Right, I'm in the queue for Metal Gear Solid Rising, or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And there's a guy up there who's actually got a chair, as you can see. Imagine bringing your own chair to a queue. Anyway. So mind when I said Tekken was the biggest game there?
Yeah.
Well, they had their own DJ and Snoop Dogg standing about. That's not him, that's a big guy.
I was going to say, that's supposed to Snoop Dogg.
But I know, watching these guys play Tekken on the big screen, you can see what it's actually like when somebody's good at Tekken, unlike us.
Oh wait there, who's this?
Oh right, when the Tekken guys had a hip hop DJ, this was proper hip hop. This is a guy who made a rap album over Final Fantasy VII soundtrack.
Wow, I bet that's exciting to listen to.
No, this is the retro.
iTunes?
This is the retro area, which is a bit like a wet dream for folk like me.
Oh, that guy's now blind.
But I know.
Look at that Samba de Amigo, actually.
Oh, Mega CD didn't last long, did it? This guy had a huge following. Those two guys, well, they're massive, aren't they?
The thing is, they're so close as well. That must be really disorientating.
I'm Joe Eric, and this, caption saying this, but this is E3.
Right, now let's talk about the games of E3.
Was there games there too?
Ah, there was games there, aye.
Any good ones?
Well, the trailer for Devil May Cry made it look a lot more fun than it actually was. I mean, what do you think when you see that?
When I see this, I'm thinking. I mean, it looks a lot like the kind of the classic stuff, like knocking guys in the air, shooting them. I mean, that didn't. But
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. Aye, nah, you're wrong. Aye, it's just the combat just feels dead loose, and it's nowhere near as tight as it used to be, and it needs to be.
But this is it, man. This is all about Ni no Kuni, or Wrath of the White Witch, as it'll be called when it comes out in this country. Which just looks amazing. Look at that.
The thing is, I mean, obviously that's just Studio Ghibli animation, but see when it actually becomes gameplay, it looks just like a Studio Ghibli film. You're walking around a Studio Ghibli world,
Yeah. It looks good. But that timer, by the way, is that just a timer for the demo, or is that a timer for the whole game?
That's the timer for the demo.
Alright, good, because when I saw that there, I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not buying it, because I hate timers, I hate not being able to. Because look at these gorgeous characters when I talk to them.
The thing is, I know 10 minutes isn't a long time to try an RPG, but obviously you get kind of classic RPG fighting, but it's worth it just to walk about that amazing world. Look at it. Now, one of the games I was actually dying to play, even though I've played it a million times before, is Jet Set Radio, which fits the Vita really well. Can't get
music.
It's got the classic music in it. Right, okay. If you're wondering why you're seeing two screens right now, it's because the guy. Yes, yeah, it was actually in 3D. Yeah, but the guys behind this game refuse to show it in one player. They have to watch it in co-op.
There's your man at Jurassic Park.
Holding a gun.
He's dead. What?
This is one of the ropiest looking games that I saw there. It's actually.
Wait a minute. What's he shooting? See if you're shooting a laser weapon, right? It should just kill.
Right now, Tomb Raider. There's a lot of controversy over this one because it doesn't look like the old Tomb Raider games. It's more like an Uncharted game, but one where the main character gets abused.
It does, doesn't it? It looks. I mean, it does look like it's going to be exciting. Bits are going to fall off when you're climbing. But it does look like she's a bit of a battering old Lara Croft, or Laura Croft is.
The executive producer of Tomb Raider kept on calling her Laura Croft. What's that all about?
Maybe this is the big twist right at the end. It's like, I know actually Tomb Raider.
I mean, no, I can't. It's bloody brutal watching it, but it's also exciting. I see what they're trying. They're trying to make you like really go on a like horrible like torturous journey with somebody.
It's a good idea, but then you wonder like, does anybody actually want to see Lara Croft in a really kind of torturous kind of...
You do, don't you? You want to see Lara Croft getting tortured, don't you? Lara Croft.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to getting it a shot. I hope it's not just Uncharted with a female character, though. I hope it's got its own distinct wee personality as well.
There's a bit more exploration in it. Right now, Call of Duty. You can be snide and kind of snarky about Call of Duty.
Proper name is
Quad Ops 2. Now, I can't deny, when I was getting shown this in the kind of private screening, it was quite exciting watching it. It was like being on a roller coaster, but then you realise it's just soulless.
It looks like, when you're on a roller coaster and it's that big caterpillar one that your wee cousin wants to go on, and you've got to go on it because your mum makes you, and it's not that it is a roller coaster in name, and it does all the things a roller coaster should do, but you're not getting any excitement from it.
The thing is, it does everything that every other game does. And it's got buildings collapsing, seen that. It's got guns that shoot through walls, Perfect Dark had that. It's got a jet bit, Battlefield 3 had that.
I'm just know that. I mean, they know what they're doing, but...
Now, this game, I'm so gutted.
How good was it, Joe? Tell us, how good was it playing it?
The queue was too long, I couldn't play it, I didn't have time to wait.
No dedication.
I obviously didn't have the same dedication as the guy that brought a chair to the queue.
Exactly, man. You should have at least... I mean, you could have sat on the floor.
Well, I just didn't have time to play it, and anyway, I did get a wee sneak peek through the door, and I saw somebody play it. But just looking at this, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I can't wait. Is it still out this year, or...?
No, it's
Is it next year?
2013.
Fuck's sake, I'm going to be dead by then. No, it looks amazing.
No, I still do not see where all the complaints are coming from. Like, it just looks like the most exciting game you'll ever play.
It's like, I mean, it looks like the best stealth game made.
No, I just like the guys at Platinum who are making it. They've just went, you know what? Let's just make the best action game you can possibly get.
I think these bits where they show him walking up behind guys are actually just taking the piss a wee bit.
I guess what's the point?
Aye. No, there we go. That's it. It just looks like I'll be able to play that bit in the cutscene from Metal Gear Solid 4 that looked amazing, but then you realise you were going a 70-year-old man
Yeah.
who would get to do any of that.
Yeah. So this time you're not going a 70-year-old man.
Yeah. Oh, look, jumping over rock. I mean, it just looks like a game where the guys have watched all the cutscenes from the Metal Gear Solid games, like, right, we're going to give you the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nah, I cannot wait for it. Like,
Is this the bit where his face opens up? Actually, this one's about. Wait there.
But I was wrong.
Aye, what is that? I think MD's like, mate, what's that? Oh, they've got a wee hashtag about MD's using that.
gives me the book.
Hello and welcome to this year's major video gaming event. That's right, this is at least 9 times more awesome than anything your Joe Merrick could go do. That's right, this is E45. So E45. What are the big games that...
Because it was Sony that brought me to E3, I was hanging about there most of the day, so I got to see a lot of the stuff that they were showing off, including lots of lovely wee Vita games for you to get your grubby mitts all over.
If you have a Vita, that is. I mean, let's be honest. None of us do.
These guys were getting well into Sports Champions, but they were the
Look
only...
at that guy's skills though. I bet he's at the disco all the time.
I think he's one of the guys that made it. Right now, big Sony exclusive, Dust 514, right, exclusive first-person shooter. And what do? You show off a guy in a space station.
Was it not just a space station walkabout simulator?
That judging from this footage, that's what it is.
Good though.
That's all Andy was doing in it. This is the media room, which was only open to folk that had special passes like me, who we got to see games like The Unfinished Swan.
What a lovely name for a game.
The thing is, it's a bit wanky.
That's a bit, but I mean, right, let's be honest, right? Journey was amazing, right? But the name of Journey is awful.
Right, the thing is, right, see with Journey and Flower and all these other arty games, they're good games first and foremost, but they're also very artistic. Yeah. This game, I think, it just wants to be art, and when I played it, it was just frustrating playing it. Because the shtick is you're in a big white room and you can only see where you're going if you throw paint at something, which means that folk like me are just going to be bashing off walls all the time. It's just not fun.
I don't know. I mean, I think the trailer looks quite fancy, but then I haven't not played it, unlike your man Joe here.
Not denying it. Looks beautiful. Just doesn't play well. Sorry
Hopefully
guys.
there'll be a wee demo and we can all try it out.
Now, they've been making a big deal at this PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, which looks a lot similar to what's that game?
Shonen Jump Superstars for the DS.
No, so right. Let's just first things first, right? It's not as good as Smash Brothers.
It doesn't look as good. Like, do you know what? I see every level it shows that doesn't involve God of War in the background. It looks quite good, but whenever it has God of War in the background, it doesn't lose interest.
But at least it's got the guy for Sly Cooper and
Guy for Sly Cooper.
Parappa the Rapper.
Brilliant. Hope he's really difficult to play.
Right, now this was probably the biggest game for Sony at the conference with The Last of Us. And I liked how they were setting up a nice tense atmosphere, but it looked beautiful. And what did you think of it?
It looks great. I mean, it is genuinely. That's what I like to do in games. Sometimes I like to sit and pause and move my camera around, and I always think, oh, look at that, and I get my girlfriend over, and she's like, I don't care. But no, I think it does look amazing. But it's the guys who've made Uncharted. They've got a great kind of eye for detail, like those wee kind of nice quiet moments. I mean, some of the best moments from the Uncharted games are those bits where it's kind of a bit quieter. You get to kind of get into the characterization and the kind of locations and things like that.
I was worried when I saw the first trailer for this. In fact, you were too, that it was just going to be another kind of standard post-apocalyptic zombie-style game. But
especially because I'm shite at those games.
Yeah, but no, this game's actually convinced me it's something more than that. The only thing is, it's really violent.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But I mean, it's like horribly violent to the point. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because they're going for a really tense atmosphere. They're going for it to be really brutal. But all the guys whooping and cheering during the conference, I just felt uneasy about that.
God, look at the things reflecting off the screen. That looks amazing.
There's a guy punching a hobo.
Punching a hobo, that's what he gets. They're giving you 20 pence for a cup of coffee. I'd rather kill you first.
Big issue, mate. No.
Big issue, mate. Oh, come here.
But no, the bit in particular that had me like squirming a bit was when she threw the brick at the guy. Wait till you see it.
That was a bit that had you
right, no. So she throws a brick at the guy, right, and you're thinking, oh, that's pretty bad. And then everybody started cheering during that bit. What's that all about?
Oh, it's girl power.
Girl power. Still, looks
That's
stunning.
a bit of an
Can't wait for it. Oh.
Stitch that.
So, what did you think of this year's big trailer? Well, I really enjoyed Watch Dogs. I wasn't expecting it. It could be the next gen. And Nintendo Land, doesn't that look like it's going to be a lot of fun? Mess.
One of the big things at the show, obviously, was the Wii U. What do you think of the Wii U?
I think it is. I don't even have anything silly to say about it. It looks quite good.
You don't have anything silly about say the Wii U. Like,
I think we're making fun of the name of it, like, because PlayStation sounds amazing.
big game, Pikmin 3, looks gorgeous, but the GameCube one looks almost as good.
It's not. It does look amazing. Certain parts of it do look a lot better, if you know what I mean. But it's no like a kick in the arse off the GameCube version.
I think it just sums up how beautiful the GameCube one was in the first place. Still looks cute though. I mean, I love how Nintendo just make everything adorably cute.
Oh, I mean, I think it's just these are like the Nintendo signature games. These are the games you wouldn't get on any other console.
Look at them wee things.
Look at them as well. We rock Pikmin, and like I don't know, it just makes me think that when you look at a lot of the other kind of unique IP, other kind of console exclusives, I think Nintendo just have a signature style that a lot of the other ones kind of miss out on a wee bit, especially Microsoft.
I think they're untouchable like that. I do think they are untouchable like that.
In fairness though, they've been going for about 8 million years, so it's about right they should have something really.
I just wanted to include that shot just to show the kind of guy who wouldn't be playing Wii Fit U.
You say that, I don't judge about Black's cover just because he looks like, he's a Black Sabbath fan.
Right, Zombie U, this was like one of the big surprises from the conference. I mean, we all knew it was coming, but we didn't know it was going to be this good.
Oh, hopefully that's good. Have you played it?
Well, no, I saw this guy playing it and it looked really cool. What I like about it is a huge emphasis on what you've got on you. You know, it's all about your inventory and what you do with it.
Like squander it like I will. Use all my health in the first level.
I like the idea that if you die, you lose all your items and you've got to get somebody else to go and get it, which is a bit like Dark Souls. But right now, this was me having a shot. Well, this isn't me just now having a shot, but I had a shot at this one. I was holding the Wii U gamepad, and this game was brilliant. Just summed up one of the cool things about it. It's just a really good multiplayer console. Like, so the other two guys were swinging their swords like Skyward Sword, but I was aiming, you know, and shooting with the bow and arrow, and it was brilliant fun.
As good as Four Swords though?
No.
Ah well, turn off. Next.
It wasn't as good as Four Swords, obviously, but I mean, for a Wii game, that kind of just highlights why the Wii U is a good console.
It's a Wii U game.
A Wii, you know what I mean.
No.
But no, it looked cute as always, like all Nintendo games.
Is that the guy killing a panda bear?
I know that's what the moblins look like in this kind of.
Right, because I thought he was killing
You
pandas.
feel kind of bad fighting them. Oh, this guy was rubbish. Game over for him. But
Like
when my team played it, we got to the end and defeated the boss.
Oh, there's your Assassin's Creed 3. Let's have a look at this. So, I mean, I think games like this raise interesting questions because it looks as good as the PlayStation 3 version of the PS or the Xbox 360 version, but then you think, well, but they're moving on to a next gen soon.
And then you get this is the game that's the laziest use of the gamepad. You just get a map on your gamepad. Like there's no thought there at all.
Obviously, this is still early days for new games on it, so hopefully other companies will integrate it better. But
I think it's alarming though. Now, this game managed to like kind of salvage it for me. Like P100 just looks good.
Well, it's just made by some of the best guys working in video games right now. It's just Platinum or just. No, it's Platinum, isn't it?
Yes,
Platinum. Is that right?
Platinum.
Sorry, I said that and I was
Yeah,
I'm being a daft. Platinum are just batting out the park. There's just, I think Platinum are probably my favourite kind of team of guys working in games right now. I think just, apart from the Yakuza team, are making just some amazing, intelligent games.
The thing I like about this is that it looks like what you imagined old SNES games looked like in 3D.
Aye.
Like, it's
In
got
your
that,
wildest dreams.
yeah, it's got that it's got a really big chunky look about it, and it looks like Gunstar Heroes and all these other games that we all used to play back in the day.
It's one of the first games I've seen for the Wii U that's made me think, fuck it, I want a Wii U, I want this game, I want...
Fuck it. Fuck it!
Look at that, look at the size of that guy's big paw.
I know, it's cool. It's like it's a genre you've not seen for a long time. It's a kind of arcade strategy game where you just have to, adapt to things as you go. Multiplayer as well. Brilliant.
I know, I can't wait, like, definitely one for me, if I buy a fucking Wii U.
Are you gonna buy a Wii U?
Ugh, maybe I'll see how much it is, and if I need, like, let's be honest, it's like I've got so many consoles and games that I really need another one.
You're so negative.
Ugh, negative, man.
It's the Wii U. It might be a silly name, but it looks good.
I know, but I don't know. I mean, I was bitten a bit by when I bought the Wii, and didn't play it for 6 months after buying it. So we'll see what happens.
Aye, we'll see.
Maybe I can convince the girlfriend to buy it.
Aye, we'll see.
Brought you that cup of coffee.
So, if we were to choose game of the show, I think it would probably be Beyond Two Souls.
I was going to say Power Rangers Connect, actually, but I suppose this would be a good close second.
I don't think anything really came close to it as far as ambition. But then David Cage's games are always ambitious like that. In fact, I got to speak to the man himself about his very ambition with the game.
I wonder how that would sound.
So the relationship, it's really a strange relationship, as you can guess, between a human being and an entity. It's definitely weird. But it's Jodie has a love and hate relationship with Aiden in many ways, because it's the only person who's there even when she's in trouble, but at the same time it's the thing that prevents her from having a normal life. So she loves it and hates it more than anything in the world, I guess.
Now obviously Jodie is a very important central character. What made you choose Ellen Page to play that character?
Well, I was looking for an actress who would be this young woman looking fragile and vulnerable, but having this kind of strength and determination inside. And this is really what I felt from Ellen's movies. And when we met, actually, I felt this is really how she is in real life. She has this strength and this power inside her that is really impressive.
Now, in your previous game, Heavy Rain, there was a lot of tension involved because if a character died in the game, then that was it. It was over for them. Is there a similar mechanic in Beyond where there's no second chances?
Yeah, the philosophy we had behind Heavy Rain is pretty much the same with Beyond. It's the fact that the story carries on whatever happens. It's also the idea that your decisions have consequences on the plot, so you become the director, the writer, and the actor of your own story. In movies you just watch what's going on screen, but you can't really change anything. Where here you're really the main protagonist. You can make your own decisions, you can make your own story, and it totally changes your relationship to the experience.
Do you feel that narrative is going to get stronger in video games?
Was there an accident?
Well, I'm a firm believer in narrative. I think that it can improve any type of game, even action games. I think that if you look at a first-person shooter, when the story is great, it just adds to the experience. It gives you a clear goal, it gives you a reason to go on and try to solve something. Whereas just levels, going from one level to another, at some point you lose interest. What was very interesting with Heavy Rain is this figure. You know that in the industry, the average of people starting a game and finishing it is about 25%. With Heavy Rain, it was 75%. So it really motivates people to stay here, keep playing it, because they want to know what will happen next. So I think storytelling is something really strong. It's something that I wish more games take seriously on board. But things change slowly, but they evolve.
And now, at any point in the game, is there a point where you press X and somebody says Jason?
No, this is the kind of things you can only do once.
I had to end it by being a dick, didn't I?
That guy was fucking, you're an idiot. Don't bring that up.
I forgot to, I'm barred from E3 now.
Yeah. You should have just said so one last question, Jason! Jason! Like that until security take you away.
Yeah. No, right. The reason I'm really interested in this game is because it looks like a cross between like Heavy Rain, but also Ghost Trick for the DS, and that was one of my favourite games of last year. So
I mean, just look at how they move. Look at the face work. I bet the guys that worked on L.A. Noire are like fucking arseholes. These beyond.
well, you're a graphics whore, you know that?
I'm not graphics whore, but it looks amazing.
Graphics whore.
I'm a graphics whore. It's in 3D.
They get the message.
Fuck off.
Now, while I was in EC, I managed to get a wee bit of swag, a wee bit of free stuff, and I thought, why not give it away to the many BitSocket fans, because we know there's loads of you.
That's right. He didn't bring anything back from me, but he has brought back stuff for you guys.
So, here's a wee competition. It's a caption competition, so we want you to think up the funniest caption to this photograph. Now, this is a photograph that I took while I was at E3 with a couple of girls from the Star Trek stand. And I thought that it'd be good to just see what you guys think of it. So, the funniest captions get some prizes.
That's right. So, without further ado,
So,
I'll grab this.
third place.
Third place is...
This Jet Set Radio lanyard. So if you get the third best caption, you get this lanyard all for yourself. You can put it around your neck, you can put it around your tummy if you're thin enough.
Imagine going into the clubs with that, eh? You'd be beating them off with a stick.
Second place.
Second place is...
This Persona 4 t-shirt. Now, it comes
Was that a t-shirt? I thought it was a tent.
It does come in American E3 goer size, so it's
That's actually small.
it's a bit big. But yep, second place gets this t-shirt here, and first place.
First place gets... You get a lanyard. A sexy lanyard. You get a t-shirt.
The giant tent t-shirt.
Giant tent t-shirt. Goodness me.
Bloody hell.
Also,
You get.
you get the Borderlands toy.
So that's 3 things if you get the best caption for the
3 things.
photograph. Now the rules are, me and Scott get to choose which caption wins, but you can give your you can write your caption on YouTube or on Twitter by tweeting us or on our Facebook page underneath this video right now,
Or you can even send us a text.
if you know our numbers.
But just dinny, eh?
Just any.
Just dinny. I need to use my phone for work.
So without further ado, here's the picture again, and we'll see you later.
That's right. Keep bit socketing.